All right, we're back here on campus at Gaston High School, and we got some very special young ladies from the volleyball team here. We're going to introduce themselves at this time.
I'm Coach Taylor.
I'm Lacey Jr. I'm Charlie Skaggs, sophomore.
Coach, we'll start with you. You know, last time we were out here, a little over 2 weeks ago, we talked to you, and you had seen some progress in the girls, and you'd seen some really good things that were happening, transpiring. Take us back, you know, from there to now and how everything's been going for you.
I think everything has finally clicked. Like, everybody's playing their position how they need to be playing it. Everybody knows how everybody else on the team is playing. Like, I feel like everybody has finally, like, I don't think there's a better word than just saying that we've clicked. Like, I think that's what it was, and I think it really showed Thursday the hard work that they've put in the past couple of weeks. And I think we won. So, I mean, what more could you ask for from them?
And that win was against Hope's Bluff, correct?
Yes, sir.
That's a big win. You ladies, how did it feel to get a win like that versus a pretty good team in this county?
I mean, it's been almost, 10 years since we beat Hope's Bluff?
Yeah, we have.
Like,
I was about to say, we have a picture of everybody in the air.
like, there's literally a picture of us jumping up in there. Like, it's like a big accomplishment. Like, we feel like we've, finally, come together.
No doubt.
And it wasn't just like, Hope's Bluff didn't just say, oh, here you go, win the game. Like, it was a fight. Like, we went 4 sets. It was 25-23, 25-17, and then the last one was 26-24. So, like, it wasn't just like an easy peasy go in there and win. Like, it was a fight, and we had to decide that, okay, we're going to come out the winner on this one. So,
No doubt.
Especially because every single time that we've played them, it's been back and forth. And this time we finally came out on top.
And for each one of you guys, and we'll start right back over here. Now that Coach has gotten you guys kind of tuned up, you guys are kind of clicking, like she said. How's that journey been for you individually? You guys are obviously looked at as leaders on this team because she wouldn't have chose you to come on this video if not. How does that feel for you individually?
It was a little rough at first, but then after, like she said on Thursday, when it all clicked, everything just kind of fell into place. And it was just like a big weight lifted off of our shoulders.
We all had to, try new positions. Like, this year, I've never been a setter. Like, I've always been a hitter, and I had to, step up and be a setter this year. It's just been, a very big, I don't know the word, I just had to try something new and, be a setter. I mean, I'm doing the best I can, but,
It's 2 different planets.
yes, it is.
Yeah.
Being being a hitter, I've been a hitter since 7th grade. And then, now I'm a setter, and it's just, I'm having to,
You have to learn it on the fly as well, huh?
Yes.
Coach, what is it about these 2 young ladies that stick out about each one of them?
well, these are the setters. Both of them are setters. Lexi, like she said, she's had to kind of step up this year, and we graduated both setters last year, and so this year I knew coming in we were going to have to figure out who was going to kind of step up and take that position. And being a setter, it's a lot like, I guess comparing it to football, would be a lot like kind of like the quarterback, like the playmaker. Like, she decides where the ball goes, who she has to read her hitters. She has to know how they like their ball set to them. She has to know who's on that day, who's is struggling a little bit. Who in this instant does she need to set it to, and where does it need to go? Because they touch the ball every time it comes over the net. So Lexi stepped up this year. And has done a great job. And then Charlie has come up. This is her first full year on varsity. She was the setter last year on JV, but moving up, it's a whole nother level. And she's one of the youngest ones on varsity, so I think she's done a really good job of not, of stepping up and not letting it be just because she's a sophomore, because she is one of the setters. So, they both have very big roles on the team. So
Ain't no doubt about it.
Yeah.
How has it been moving up from JV to varsity? The game's got to be much faster.
Yes, sir. It's a little stressful because everything kind of depends on you and how you play. But I feel like the more that we practice, the better it's just gotten, and it's been pretty good so far.
And for you to basically not really abandon everything you've known, but to change positions and change your role in the team, how difficult has that been? Honestly, what's been the most difficult part of it?
I guess like you always set in volleyball, but like it's just like when you're like they like when like they pay more attention to you when you're a setter. So like having to like learn like to keep your hands together, having to learn, you know, like not getting called, you know, two touch, like it's like very like it's very I don't even know like the word.
They get every second ball, so it comes over the net. We pass it. It's supposed to be pass, set, hit. So they touch it. Either one of them touches it every, almost, if not every. Like that's the goal when it comes over the net is for them to set
Kind of
it
like
up.
a quarterback, really.
Yeah.
Honestly, on a football team.
And they both play. They play all the way around, so they're not just setting; they're also hitting. And they're two big hitters for us. So they don't come off the court. So
Awesome.
they play 6 rotations all the way around. And the other night we played. I forget. I went back and looked at the stats. They played probably more volleyball, like going back and forth, just because the score was so tight. We went 4 sets, like more volleyball than we play, even when we do try matches sometimes. Like I want to think it was almost 200 points or something that we played. And I don't think they realized that, but I was tired and I wasn't doing anything.
Yeah,
It was just from watching, but. They probably move more than anybody on the court to get to their spot, and sometimes the pass is not going to be perfect because we're not perfect, but they have to make it work.
How much sort of plug and play have you had to do this year, like moving positions, changing girls in and out, changing your rotations? Have you had to do a lot of that to try to find that mesh to get where you're clicking now?
I think we haven't changed that much overall. These two have stayed where they've been the whole time.
Gotcha.
There's been when we have to account for some injuries and people not needing to be out there, all 6 rotations. We've had to kind of do a little bit there, but for the most part, we have 8 players on varsity, so it's not a whole lot of
8 total.
8 total.
Mm.
So it's not a whole lot of, but I think we figured out who needs to be where on the net, who needs to be hitting from where, and when we're in serve receive, the best spots for everybody. And like I said, I think you're kind of like, dang, this is kind of late in the season for it to all click, but we're getting into the most important part of our season. So,
hey, for each one of you young ladies, having only 8 players on the team, that means your roles are obviously very, very important, but there ain't no room for error when you only have 8 players. Coach can't just really pull somebody out, so you guys got to be there every night. Do you guys feel pressure on that, or what do you feel about that?
I guess I would feel like pressure. I do feel pressure because if I get hurt on the court, I can't get taken out. There's nobody else to fill my spot for me.
That's right.
So I just when I do if I do get hurt a little bit, I just kind of push it aside and I just deal with it.
Battle through it.
Yeah.
I was going to say, all of us already know that there's only 8 players. So if everybody knows going into the game, hey, we have to be smart, make sure that nothing goes wrong. That way we don't have to have that problem.
What's it like playing here at Gadsden? This is an exciting time. You've got some coaches in place that's been here now for a couple of years, and you've got a lot of good things going on here at Gadsden. I look around, the weight rooms looks very good. You've got a new locker room here in football. Your gym's very well taken care of. What's it like playing here?
I love it because all the people that play volleyball, for instance, are half the people that play basketball, half the people that play softball. So it's all a big family, and all the coaches, they're with you all year round. You never miss anything.
It's good.
It's a big family.
It's good. Same question.
It is a really we're all very close. The whole school is close. I think I could just walk up to anybody and be like, hey, and they'll be like, oh, hey. It's like I said, a big old family. We're all close.
Coach, when you hear that from your girls, what does that mean? You got to take some pride in that. It's a family-oriented place, and a lot of good things happen.
Yeah, and I think when we win, it means a lot more. And even when we lose, I think it's harder on them when we do lose because they want it. They want it so bad. So, we're coming off of a big win, and I'm hoping we continue that this week.
Yeah. You guys play tonight?
Yes.
Gotcha.
We go to JCA tonight,
Gotcha.
and then we have senior night tomorrow night.
Gotcha.
So, like I said, I think it just means more to them. And, you know, we've won more now than we have in multiple seasons put together. We still have a long way to go. And we still have several games to play this week. So,
Yeah.
to keep winning.
Trending in the right direction at the right time. That's positive. Coach, any final thoughts before we shut this episode down? Any of you ladies? It's just great to be a Bulldog.
Yes.
How much, which one of you guys get on Coach's blood pressure the highest? Really? Is that true, Coach?
I mean, I don't really have blood pressure problems right now. But, I mean, none of them really get on my nerves that bad. Charlie is just, I've coached Charlie the longest
Gotcha.
with junior high basketball, and she's a very loving person.
Very loving.
And very loving. I feel like Lexi and I have similar personalities where we're like, okay, you know, good job, high five. Charlie's like, good job, let me squeeze you. You know, like, so, which there's nothing wrong with either one. I'm just, you know, I am how I am. So,
I got you.
I think I've come around a little bit, maybe. No.
Charlie's smiling from ear to ear.
She usually is.
Yeah, you need somebody like that on the team. That's kind of like the glue, you know. You need that, and you need a goofball. You need a loving person and a goofball to make everything.
And then the person that's like, okay, we got to go.
That's right. That's right. Want to keep them going. Coach, I appreciate you guys sitting in with us and you young ladies as well. And looking forward to finishing covering you guys. And hopefully, you know, we'll be back here next week and we'll do this again. Thank you guys so much. All right, we are back here on Gaston's campus with Coach Alan Beckett and the Gaston Bulldogs. And Coach, who do you have with you here today?
Well, we got Connor, we got Easton, two of our guys that have busted their guts this year. I'm really proud of them.
Coach, coming in this season, we talked about this on your last video with such a short turnaround. You've done a really good job of getting in here and getting the community to buy in like that. We checked in with you a couple weeks ago. How's things transpired from now to then?
Well, I think the effort's been really good, and effort being really number one. If you continue to get to produce the effort, continue to grow as players, eventually the results will take place. And we're looking for some success. We'd like to, we'd like to have some success. I'd like for these guys to taste a little bit of success. Pretty good region, and it's been tough sledding, but we knew we were in for a battle. And main thing is they've continued to play. That's what we've asked of them. And these two guys really can't say enough about how hard they play.
Guys, when you hear, each one of you can answer this too, but when you hear Coach talk about you in those terms about being a leader, not making excuses, playing your guts out for them, what does that mean to you individually?
Really means good. He's paying attention to us. He's involved with us. He's talking good about us. It just makes me feel good.
No doubt.
Just like you said, it makes me kind of proud of myself, what I've been able to do.
Yeah.
Just being able to show up and play.
Now, when we came and checked in with Gaston, a few years back, we didn't have this weight room. We didn't have, these new. They didn't look like this. We didn't have those new lockers in there. Changing times around here. What's it been like for you since you've been here at Gaston?
It's been real. I can't put it into words. I mean, I'm happy that we've been able to do everything we've been able to do. I feel like we've really been able to put in some work, and we've all earned this stuff.
Gotcha.
Pretty much going to what he said. I mean, we've worked our butts off. We've helped clean up. We've helped organize everything, keep everything clean. We've earned it. Feels good to have it.
I'm fortunate enough. I get to visit a lot of schools, and a lot of schools don't have what you guys have here. I mean, this weight room is very nice. Your lockers are second to none compared to anybody. It's a sense of pride, and it takes a lot of what you guys are doing to get the stuff that way. You know what I mean? The effort and no excuses and things that coaches are looking for to get the community to buy in. When you wear that jersey on Friday night, what does it mean to you?
It means I'm a Gaston Bulldog. I'm proud to be one. I mean, I've been here my whole life.
Love it.
All sports, baseball, football. I love it.
Love it.
I'm happy. I've just enjoyed being here. Being a Gaston Bulldog has probably been the best thing ever.
That's right.
I've had a whole lot of fun playing here. Made a whole bunch of new friends, new teammates. Just enjoyed it.
Good.
He used to be a Gadsden middle guy.
Did you?
I used to go to Gaston too.
He realized red and black looked a whole lot better.
Was the Principal Giles back there?
It was. I can't think of
It
his
means
name.
he didn't get in trouble. If he didn't know who the
No, I
principal
didn't.
was, he wasn't in the office.
Okay. Because I know he went to the board somewhere.
Gulledge.
around-
Gulledge.
Gulledge, yeah. Gulledge, that's right. Gulledge, that's right. Coach, talk to me, man. Coming down the home stretch now, what do you want from your guys
Well,
overall?
You know, I'm going to say this too. Really proud of Easton last week, you know, just to see the development of small things. They'll eventually lead to big things. But, you know, seeing him, you know, we ran a dig, go dig, and he threw that, you know, we had worked on that thing, and see him zip it in there. We ran 3 verticals out of trips, and to see the ball he threw, you know, it's just small things, big things, and see the development, and that's, you know, that was pretty huge to me. Seeing Connor, number one, didn't have a clue he was a running back. I held that back from him. Didn't know. He ran the ball one time. I was like, got to get him the ball more. That's pretty good. You know, and just seeing him spin. I mean, he was in there most every play all night, and how hard he played. That was, you know, that was fun to see. Had probably his best game as a linebacker, and then blocked his guts out, and then had a really good run. And well, those are just to see the development. He's a guy that had past injuries and just had a big family just to get this opportunity to be out here. And I don't think he regrets it, and definitely won't want to say. But for him to get another chance, it's been a great thing for him. Just off camera to get a chance to see Casey, and we've worked and him working and asking what can I do to get better, and you know, hadn't played a lot, and to see him step up in there the first time he had and be the hammer and not the nail. That was good stuff. So
That's always good.
Yeah, that was good. Those are kind of the victories within the bigger victories. Home stretch, again, we want to see improvement as we go. You know, each week needs to be a whole lot better than the week before, and to have something we can hang our hat on going forward. You know, we're excited about this challenge this week. Really excited. Hope the guys continue to respond. That's our big thing, is to get into motivating them. So far, they've been really motivated. We really want to play hard this week, you know, and put our best and maximize our potential. And we're excited about this week's game. And as the stretch goes, there again, we want to play better football every week in each position. And people go, hey, let's look back to week 1. Are you a better football player? Yes, coach, in our off-season meeting. That's our goal. And just see if the results take care of themselves. And so I'm excited. I'm excited how hard they're still playing. I'm kind of amazed at that. That's been the beauty of this place. And it's a hidden gem, special place.
What grade are you two guys in?
I'm senior.
I'm a junior.
Junior and senior? You guys are definitely looked at as leaders, you know, obviously. What's that been like senior year playing here? Like you said, you've met a lot of good people and had some cool teammates. What's it been like being a senior with the coaching change and everything that's went on?
Having a new coach is definitely a new shift, because you're having to learn. You're having to learn your coach, how he's going to work, what he expects of you. And this is also my first year playing football.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm having to learn football at the same time.
Man.
So I mean, it's been fun, been rough too, but being a leader on the field and in the locker room all the time, definitely a challenge.
That's good.
It's a fun challenge.
What made you decide to play football?
Um,
Did you talk to Coach Beckett and he motivate you a little bit?
when I told him I was going to play, Coach Beckett wasn't here yet. I think I started a week before we were told he was going to be up here.
Gotcha.
So far, it's been fun.
Been everything you
enjoyed
thought it
Coach
was.
I'd love to have this guy, man. He's got a baseball player with a hose and the height I've always dreamed of with a quarterback, good pocket presence, man. And he kicked his head back against West End and flew down the sideline. Man, that was fun watching him run that long touchdown.
He looks long and rangy now, Coach. He looks like he covers some ground.
He does. He can. Matt Jones. They look like Matt Jones from Arkansas covering some ground. So, been fun to watch.
That's awesome. And you as a junior, man, what is your goal coming down this stretch right here? I mean, you do got another year, but you also want these seniors to go out winners as well.
My goal is just keep playing as hard as I can, make it the best season I can for our seniors, and just keep getting better, developing them as a player.
What have you two guys learned about Coach Beckett since he's been here?
Great guy. Love to have him. Great energy. Great coach.
Yeah, he's a great guy off the field too.
Look, likes to have fun until it's go time. When it's go time,
You got to buckle your chin strap then, don't you?
yeah.
Yeah, I get to hang out with Coach off the field. We eat breakfast sometimes together, so it's always good, interesting conversations there. Coach, final thoughts before we shut this episode down.
I know one thing. If you take these guys to a movie or something off the field,
Especially that one.
Yeah, they know how to. They know how to act like a donkey. But no.
Like Eeyore. No, I'm not.
Great group. Just want to continue push onward and upward and continue to go. And I'm excited about the challenge and excited for them. Excited to see them. Excited our junior high is going tonight. If they win tonight, it'll be an undefeated junior high season. So I think
good.
I think there's some good things ahead.
That's good. Well, guys, I appreciate you guys sitting in, and we'll have this video up in a couple of days, and Coach Beckett as well. Anything else? Is that it, guys? All right, no trash talking about Coach. I'm just kidding. Look at him. He called you guys donkeys. Y'all can take a shot at him. Come on now. I'm just teasing. All right, guys, you take it easy.